Hey everybody, it's Anthony here on EduPower Tools, and I am going to show you today a sneak preview of the rubric grading feature that's being introduced in Google Classroom. It's something that's not out for public consumption quite yet, but it is getting there, and I just tested it out today, and it looks really great. It looks like something that would be really useful for teachers, especially those who use some rubrics to grade maybe some non-traditional type assignments that aren't just easily graded with right or wrong, but have kind of various levels to it, or projects, things like that. So it's super easy to use, and here's what we're going to do. So again, like I said, this is kind of in beta right now, so it's not something that is widely available. And what I have here is some instructions about how to use it as a result of being selected to be part of the beta. And I'll be able to share this information on in the comment section, maybe down below this video. And it's very easy. Google already has instructions on how to do it. It makes a lot of sense if you're familiar with creating assignments and grading assignments within Google Classroom. But here's just kind of a quick walkthrough of what you're going to do. So I'm in my Google Classroom page here. These are the classes that I have available. I'm going to click on my playground class, and I'm going to go to the classwork tab. That's where you always go to create new assignments. I started creating a draft here, but I'm going to start from scratch for you so you know what to look for. So I click on the create button. I'm going to click on assignments. And here it's going to open up the window that we should be familiar with in terms of making assignments for Google Classroom. I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to call it video assignments. Video assignment. And I'm going to give instructions. Create a video to help another student understand how to solve a math problem. Excuse my telephone. Create a video to help another student understand how to solve a math problem. So those are going to be the instructions. And then ideally, I'd have more instructions than that and kind of give the students an idea of what I'd be looking for. And then the rubric that I'm going to create is going to be right here. So what it does is it gives you this kind of tool that opens up that allows you to create the rubric. So I stole a rubric from Edutopia. Which is just a video story, a digital storytelling project rubric. And just to kind of give you an idea of what it would look like, I'm just going to use this first criteria here, purpose of the project. A rubric obviously is going to have multiple criteria to it, and you'll be able to add on to that, and you'll see how you're going to do that within Google Classroom. So first thing we're going to do here is going to enter in the criterion title. So for this one, we're going to say it's the purpose of the project. So I'm going to type in purpose of the project. And I'm going to give it a point value. I'm going to give it 4 points, okay, for the highest level. And I'm going to call the highest level exemplary. And then what I would do is I would put in my description of what exemplary would look like. So I'm just going to kind of copy and paste from that one. You might already have rubrics. You probably do, in fact, have rubrics already created. You're just basically copying and pasting all this stuff in here. And the reason behind you're doing that is because you want to be able to select the criteria that you're grading the student on and give them the proper rating. So to continue to add here under this, again, this is the criterion is purpose of the project. This is the highest point value exemplary. I would add my next level here. I give it 3 points. I call that proficient. And then I do 2 maybe and call that needs improvement. However you have your rubrics already created, just use that. And then 1 point for, no, not needs improvement, sorry, emerging. We'll call it emerging. And then 1 would be needs improvement. Okay, and again, you'd type in the description there. When you wanted to add another criterion, you're just going to kind of move, I gotta move some of this stuff out of the way. Move some stuff out of the way. Let's hide those tools. Okay, go away. All right, great. I'm gonna add another criterion right here. Okay, if I wanted to duplicate it, if I basically had similar setup here with maybe just changing some verbiage. I could duplicate the criterion, or you could start from scratch all over again and put in the next criterion, which in this case for this particular rubric is the script. Script is well written, so script content. We'll just call it script and then go from there. So that's how you're laying out the rubric. Then once it's all kind of laid out, you hit save. And now what the students have is they have access. The students have access to this rubric, so they are able to see how they're going to be graded by looking at this rubric. And you can assign it however many points valued. So they would upload a video, say for this particular assignment, they'd upload a video, and then once they submit it, you would use this rubric to grade how the assignment was done. So if you do, like I said, use rubrics in your classroom relatively frequently, and you're starting to use Google Classroom more, this is a great way to be able to grade using rubric right within Google Classroom. Before this tool was introduced, you weren't able to do that. You had to use a separate tool to do that, so it's nice that it has it all right in one compact space. Hope you found that helpful. If you'd like more information about that, let me know. Happy to help you anytime. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.